By a show of hands, how many of you enjoy traveling? Okay. Now, how many of you enjoy a little shopping while you're traveling? Awesome. Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Blakely Roberts, and as a result of my time visiting Harbor Island, I feel competent to share with you what I have learned about opening a boutique on the 3-mile-long island. First, I will go over a brief history about owning a boutique. Second, I will talk about the process of opening and owning your own boutique and why this is beneficial to a place such as Harbor Island. Third, I will tell you a little bit about myself and why I have chosen this as my dream career. My main objective is to educate you about starting a small business in a third world country that relies heavily on tourism and local businesses. Now, let me begin by giving you all a brief history of owning a boutique. According to Mary Fitzgerald in her article, How to Set Up Your Own Fashion Boutique in Business.com, one of the most appealing things about boutiques and what makes many of them very successful is that boutiques often stock items that can't be found anywhere else. One of the most unique aspects of owning your own boutique is you get to choose the merchandise. Many local boutiques not only sell brand names, but they also sell locally made stuff. In almost every boutique I go to in Harbor Island, they sell locally made jewelry and other accessories, which gives the locals business opportunities. I would definitely like to sell as much locally made items as possible because those are the things you can't get anywhere else. According to Raquel G. in the Business of Fashion, there are 5 steps to opening your clothing boutique. Step 1 is creating your vision. This includes making a vision board of what you want your store to look like. Step 2 is developing your boutique's brand. This requires thinking about how you want to stand out next to all the other boutiques. Starting with creating your logo, then thinking about what kind of clothes you want to sell. Step 3 is beginning your business plan. This is probably the most difficult part. It is required in order to get a loan from the bank though, so you have to do it. It's a hassle, but you gotta do it. And step 4 is researching which lines you will carry, and this is probably the most fun part because you get to look at all the clothes. And step 5 is the final step, in which starting your website. And having a website nowadays is crucial because everyone is on social media. And here I have a shirt that I actually bought in Harbor Island from a boutique there, and it's the brand Gypsy, which actually is in America too. And this is something I would look into selling at my boutique if you want to pass it around. So one of my main objectives is to give the Harbor Island locals job opportunities. Many of these locals do not have access to an education higher than grade school level, and so whether it be employing them or allowing them to sell their homemade goods at my boutique, I just want to help them in any way I can. And according to KJ Henderson of Cron.com, small business owners with less than 1 year experience earn around $34,390 and $75,076, and boutique managers make an average of $39,140 annually, which is a great opportunity for the locals who are looking for jobs to make money and support their families. So now I'm near the end of my presentation. Today I have given you information about opening and owning a boutique. First, I talked about the brief history of owning a boutique. Second, I told you all about the process of opening a boutique and how this is beneficial to a place like Harbor Island. And lastly, I told you about my main objective, which is to provide opportunity for Harbor Island locals. So being familiar with owning a boutique in Harbor Island, I hope that within 5 to 7 years, I'm able to maintain a successful store and able to employ as many locals as I can. Thank you all for listening to my presentation.